Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is actually Tuesday today. I didn't film anything yesterday because it was mainly just me working on a bunch of stuff and then freaking out. So I really was kind of down and not feeling like vlogging, so I just didn't. So today I've got to work on some things. I washed my hair, so that's cool. One thing that's really annoying is in the bathroom, we have this lovely water leak. Just from taking a shower, the water will run off of here and just down and pool out. And most of the time you can wrap like the inner lining around so that it doesn't run out. But I did that and it's just getting worse and worse. So we've got to figure out a way to stop the water from doing that, like sealing up everything and putting like a little lip there and stuff. Gosh. Sorry, my brain is so scatterbrained. I feel like I have so much to do, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in a slight state of freak out. I just feel like there's so much to be done before baby comes, and I know that's probably sounding ridiculous because we've still got a few months, but I feel like it's going so fast that I'm just like so unprepared and it's just overwhelming. Anyway, I am setting up here to make myself some lunch. I'm just gonna make myself some noodles. We went grocery shopping last night. We didn't get a whole ton, just some basics to get us through until we can do like a really big grocery shop. And so for now, I'm just gonna do some noodles for lunch. Then I've got some work that I need to do. And it's a mess in here, of course. Things, when they get a little messy in here, look a lot messy, just because it's such a small space. So you really have to be on top of it. However, yeah, got some work that I need to do. When Kyle gets home, we are going to clean Aurora, and we need to wash our comforter because we haven't been able to make our bed forever because we haven't been able to wash our comforter. Gosh, I don't even know. I feel scatterbrained and I'm starving, so I'm gonna go make some lunch, and then I've got some work to do, like I said. So just because she's super cute. Look at her. She's being super mellow today, but kind of not mad at it because I've been a little frazzled, so gonna go. So first things first, we had a little change in plans, but I will expound upon that in a moment. I just wanted to show you, we stopped by Starbucks because I wanted a little drink, and they gave me a pup cup, and she knows it. She knows it's hers. Like, look at that face.
I have to hold her hostage because
yeah.
she's going to go looking it over there. Stomp on mom's drink.
Oh, yummy. Look at those bug eyes. They're like gonna pop out of her little skull. Is your pup cup good, honey? Is it yummy? She's going to town. It's so cute. I love when I don't know, Starbucks isn't a restaurant, but like
places,
places do little things for dogs like that, you know? Like, it's so cute. She knows Chick-fil-A she gets treats at. And what else did the pup cup? Oh, Twisty Treat gave her a pup cup. I love it. I think it's so cute. So we'll let her enjoy her pup cup. So we don't have like Wi-Fi or anything like that, so we use she's got it on her face. That's cute. It's all up on her nose. Oh. We don't have Wi-Fi or anything like that, so we just use our phones and like our hotspot. and it's unlimited, but it gets throttled after a certain amount of time, and
10 gigabytes.
because all my work is done online, I use it a lot, and so it got throttled today, and my video got to a whole 2% uploaded before it just stopped. And it didn't technically stop working, but it was so slow that it basically didn't work. So we had to go out on a little expedition and move some plans around in the week. Oh my gosh, look at her little nose. You can't tell me that isn't adorable. That's so cute. Anyway, we had to move some plans around in the week, and so that we could go out and find some Wi-Fi for me to finish uploading my vlog. So yay, we need to remedy our Wi-Fi soon. But
Yes, we do.
yeah, so our plans got changed, but I just had to show you how adorable. Look at her grip your hand. Her whole face down in the cup. And her little whipped cream nose. Well, bless you.
Thank you. It's almost empty.
She's so dang
She just
cute.
has to lick it dry.
She'd probably lick it until she ripped through the cup. This is why she likes coming out with us, and this is why she likes...
Jumping on your lap when you get somewhere.
Yeah, the window goes down, because she knows that food for her comes through that window sometimes.
Yep.
Was it yummy, honey? Apparently it's still yummy. Let her stuff her whole face in it. Oh my gosh. Her little grip, her death grip on your hand. Wow.
I see the imprint on my hand.
Oh, jeez.
From where she was death gripping it. You can't really see it very well in the video.
She's
There
still
you go.
trying
You
to
can see
lick
the bit
in the
there.
cup, but I'm gonna show you guys, even though she's still licking in the cup, she cleaned it out. Like, it is gone, Beanie Babe. I don't know. She gets her pop in there. It is gone, honey. Was it good? Apparently so. Yep. So, that's our Tuesday night. It is Wednesday today, and we are up and, oh, thank you, on our way to, I have a doctor's appointment this morning, and I think they're gonna take blood today, and I am absolutely terrified. It makes me feel nauseous just bringing it up. Because I'm terrified of needles, and I'm not too fond of blood either. But I'm mainly terrified of needles. Just absolutely terrified.
Yeah, blood you can handle.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it. It's not your most favorite thing in the world, but
Yeah, exactly. However, this morning, we thought because we were gonna be out and about, like nearly all day, we decided that we needed to clean out our black tank especially, but like our tanks, because you empty them, but sometimes they just get backed up with some nasty,
Yeah, well, and
nasty.
and the sensors don't completely
Yeah.
tell that it's empty, and so,
Because there's just gunk lining the bottom. And it's just been getting stinkier and stinkier and stinkier, right? And this morning, he went to go put one of the pods in to start it. It has to sit for 12 hours. One of these pods, you drop it down the toilet. You like drain the tank, and then you drop the pod down the toilet and fill it completely up with water. Just clean water. And this, you have to like hold the toilet thing open, and so the smell is just wafting out, and it is so bad. I literally almost puked. I had to go eat my breakfast. Like, I still have my mug in here even, here in the car, because he still stinks a little bit. Like, the smell kind of clung to him.
because we brought you out here to eat.
Yeah,
while I was in there trying to fix the tank.
I literally came out and ate my breakfast in the car, because he was like, I'm just gonna take you to the car, because I couldn't eat. I had my hand over my mouth, and I was like, I can't move. Like, it is so nasty. And I got outside, and I, no joke, literally almost threw up. My eyes were watering. It was like, my stomach was like doing that clenching thing where it's like trying to shove stuff up, and like acidity feelings were coming up my throat. Like I was going to throw up. Like it was so nasty. And then he graciously went back inside to take care of the rest while I sat out here and ate breakfast. And then when he came back in to get in the car so we could actually leave to go to the appointment, I was like, it still smells. And I was like, is that you? Or is that just wafting in from the outdoors before you were able to close the car door? And then after a little bit, I was like, nope, the smell just clung to you.
I smell like poop.
Literally.
I smell like fecal matter, guys.
It's not strong enough for me to want to puke at least.
That's good. That's good.
But he
My
seriously,
presence isn't causing you to vomit.
he seriously does smell though. We had to roll down the windows for a bit to kind of air him out.
We're gonna get to the doctors and they're gonna be like, you're gonna have to wait outside, so you stink.
You're gonna be that guy that has the foul odor.
I know, everybody's gonna be like,
That
when was the last
everybody-
time that guy showered? And I'm gonna be like, guys, I just showered like yesterday.
That everybody's like uncomfortable around, but they don't want to be ungracious and say anything, you know? I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you too. It's okay, I know I stink.
But moral of the story, I am so appreciative that you did that. Really though.
Well, and just so you guys know, it was stinky enough that, first off, I walked in the trailer from taking Belle to the bathroom, and she's like, it smells like poop. Did you fart? And I was like, no, I didn't. I don't know.
Because he took Belle out while I was getting stuff ready to go in the morning. He took Belle out to the bathroom.
And while I was out there, I drained the black tank. 'Cause
Yeah.
I needed to fill it to put the pot in it to clean it.
Mm-hmm. And then when he got back inside, I was like, it stinks already. Like, it smells so bad.
Well, and for some reason, I don't know. I'm sure one of y'all might know, or somebody probably knows why this happens, but when I drained the black tank, it just got really stinky in the bathroom. Like, it made stink, like, come out of the toilet or something. Because then I opened the bathroom door, and it was just, it was like, it was bad. It was
Yeah.
really bad.
It just fills our
And that's
RV.
when we took her outside, is because that stank filled the RV, and we're like, we got to get you out of here. And I myself was covering my nose because, like, it was making me nauseous.
And you can handle it more than I can. Plus, my pregnant stomach is like, I'm having none of that.
Yeah.
None of it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I even had to cover my nose, and it was so bad that, like, even covering my nose, I put my covered my face with my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what I
could
had
still
been
smell
doing.
it through my shirt, and I
Yeah,
was like, gosh dang it.
That's what I had been doing. It was so bad, like, you know how you put your shirt over your nose and you plug your nose and you start breathing out your mouth, but even that didn't help. Like, I started breathing out my mouth and you
And you
could,
could,
like,
like,
still,
taste
it was nasty, guys. It was so nasty. Anyway, there's some lovely bits of traffic going on. That's always comforting when you are on a time crunch. And we are on our way to my appointment.
I know why there's traffic.
Oh gosh. Is that a wreck?
I don't know, maybe. I do know this, though.
We just encountered a bunch of cones.
They're not cones.
Yeah, the little triangle cone reflector thingies, majigs.
They're-
I don't know.
I don't know what they're called either, but they're not cones.
Well, whatever. Yeah. On our way. And we've got a lot to do today, so. Well, we are done with the appointment. It was nice and quick. Turns out I got it wrong. I don't have to get my blood drawn this appointment, but next appointment. So, last time I misinterpreted, I guess. So now I get to remain nervous until next appointment. Yay. However, I did get a flu shot. He played me some little puppy videos to distract me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just am so scared of needles. But yes. So at least that's over, and now I get to wait until next appointment to get my blood drawn, which will be just lovely. But everything's going great, they said. Baby's perfectly healthy. Everything's,
It's like picture perfect.
yeah, going great. Which is exactly what I love to hear. So, because sometimes, especially for me, I don't know about any other pregnant people out there, but especially for me, especially for me and it being my first pregnancy, I don't know what's going on. And the appointments are 4 weeks apart. And I'm always like, what if I did something wrong? What if I, like, I want my baby to be as healthy as he can be, you know? So, yeah. It's nice to hear that everything's going as it should be going, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to go home, pick up some paperwork, because we're going to do a thing for his work that I have to do. And yeah, we've got some errands and things to run. We can't really spend much time at home today because we can't use the bathroom in our RV. So that's why we picked today to clean out the tanks, is because we were gonna be out and about and running errands and off on date night and etc. anyway. So it just seemed like the perfect day to do so because especially being pregnant, I gotta go to the bathroom a lot. And we can't use the bathroom in the RV, so seemed like the day to do it is when we were gonna be out and about. However, right now we are gonna go home, pick up some paperwork, and then just head back out again and get some things done.
Yep.
So we've been around, we've done some stuff, picked up a pooch. Careful, be nice, be gentle on her.
It's just petting your seat.
She wasn't feeling well. She
threw up a little bit.
Yeah, she threw up a little bit in our back seat, and I'm not completely sure why. So we're just taking it easy on a pooch. Taking it nice and easy. However, so it's a good thing we went home because we had to, of course, check on Belle and get her and stuff, you know. He went to go put some extra water into the tank. And he kept checking our sensor, and he kept saying, it still says it's empty. It still says it's empty. Like, I don't understand. And I was like, well, did you remember to close the tank this morning when you went to go empty it? And he went to go check. And I just see him round the corner of the RV coming back to the car with just this look on his face like, gosh dang it. And immediately I knew. And he opens the door and he's like, I didn't close it.
Yep.
So we had to start all over again.
So we were 4 hours into our 12-hour journey of letting the tank sit, and nothing was actually happening because the tank was open and everything was just getting flushed out.
Yep. And so we had to start the process all over again.
But this time I closed the tank,
Yeah.
so that was a win.
Yep. So now instead of being able to use our bathroom at 8:30 tonight, we have to wait until 2:30 in the morning to be able to use the bathroom. So again, it's a good thing it happened on a day that we are running around busy because
We don't need to use the bathroom anymore. Well,
we
but
we
not
use
our
it out and about, yeah. But yep, so it's always something, folks. Living in an RV, it's always something.
Fortunately, this was just a small something. Not that big a deal.
Yep. And yeah, so there's a little update for you.
A little SMH moment.
We still got a date night later on tonight. We haven't planned it yet. We don't know what we're doing, but we'll figure that out and get to it.
Probably do date things, like be on a date.
Yeah. Anyway. Look at the little tortoise guy we found. Hi, bud. Come on out. He's just right here by our RV. He's munching on a leaf. so cute. You're so cute, bud. He's going home. He just slid right on in there. Look, there he is. How cute. We just had date night. We went to go see a movie. I wanted to do something in particular that we weren't going to be able to do with baby, or that would be a bit difficult to do when baby actually comes. And a movie was one of the options. So it was nice going.
It was nice getting out. And
Yeah. And it's something low-key that didn't require a ton of energy. And we saw The Clock in Its Walls. What was it called? The clock.
The House with the Clock
The
in
House
Its
with the
Walls?
Clock in Its Walls. Overall, I would say I liked it. I don't know. What about you?
I liked the idea.
Yeah. Overall, I'm talking just.
Yeah.
Overall, it was okay. However, it was classified as more of like a kids movie. I mean, the rating was PG, and it got a bit dark. Actually, I thought. The second half of the movie, it got progressively darker, and it would have been okay if it weren't presented as like a PG kids movie.
If it were presented as PG-13 and a little bit
It was still
more accurately to what it was,
It
it
might have-
probably would have been like, that was good. Like,
yeah,
but-
exactly. So that's why, I mean, overall, I think it was done. I think the movie was done well. But like I said, for a kids movie, I wouldn't have. If I took our kids to see that, I would have been very uncomfortable.
Our little kids, yeah.
Yeah, with a lot of the stuff. It's definitely an older kids movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
not to spoil anything, but it talks about like necromancy for starters, and that's very dark
Well, and
stuff. And
a lot of the visual effects are primarily what does it for me. Like talking
there's-
about necromancy, like there are like, for example, the Percy Jackson series, they talk about
Well,
necromancy.
yeah,
and it's
but
not really
it
that
was
big a
very
deal.
it was very visual about it,
Yeah.
though. Like talking about it, but it was very visual about it. And like
true.
the person who actually raised the dead was a kid, like a young kid, you know? And for example, there's one fairly explicit looking demon, just really creepy, long, creepy fingernails, and he like cuts open the palm of the main villain and he like licks the blood off with his forked tongue. I mean, that's a little much to be in a kids movie, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, and the main villain was brought back from the dead,
Yeah, he was the one brought back from
but
the
it was
dead.
like very graphic, like what you would expect a corpse to look like.
Yeah.
kinda.
And as a movie, like overall, I would say it was a good movie. This is not me hating on the movie. However, a kids movie, I don't think it qualifies
Not a little kids movie.
as they were trying to front it as, though, you know.
Yeah. Well, and then
Yeah.
Homeboy's wife changing into different people.
Oh, that was very. I mean,
It
I
reminds
was a
me
little
of, like,
freaked
The
out.
Exorcist or something. The way
It
that she
was
did
quite.
It,
It was really freaky. It was really freaky. It was like, if you're Harry Potter fans, the fourth one where Barty Crouch Jr. didn't drink the Polyjuice potion and turns back from Moody to Barty Crouch, how he kind of wigs out a bit in the chair. It was like that, but demonic looking.
It was like her neck was bending ways it shouldn't. And
Yeah.
Like, all weird.
And
like,
it was yeah, just for a kid's movie, it was
Like,
a bit much.
Again, if it were supposed to be like PG-13 and we were expecting that walking in,
Yeah.
it would have been totally fine, no issues. But like Brandy said, if we would have walked in there with little kids expecting it to be a little kids movie,
Well, and
I would have been a little upset.
And the thing was, and I don't know how these parents feel. Obviously, we are not the parents of them. We don't even know the family. But I was uncomfortable knowing they were behind us. So there behind us was a family, and in the road just behind us. And they had several very young kids with them. And it made me uncomfortable watching some of the scenes, knowing that very young kids were directly behind me. And I was like, and granted, like I said, I don't even know the family. The parents might have been okay with it, but I was uncomfortable just watching it, knowing they were there.
And not only that, but before the movie even started, there was a trailer for, I don't remember what movie it was.
I don't know.
But there was like a white mask person that like took their white mask off, and one of the little girls behind us was like, "Ooh, that was creepy."
I don't
and
remember.
it was, but because it was like almost like the Halloween-esque mask,
Yeah,
which
but
isn't super
I
creepy.
don't remember what one that was.
Okay,
What
well,
are you
I don't remember what it was, but it was one of the
Oh.
trailers before the movie, and I remember the little girl saying that was creepy.
Well, and then
but
she
if she
went
thought
on.
that was creepy,
Well, and then she
like,
went on to say, like, I don't like scary things, and you know, she's talking about scary things the whole time, and I was like, oh, that was before the movie even started. I don't know.
This little girl's gonna have
Yeah.
nightmares. Like,
Yeah, it was a bit much for a kids movie. Overall, quality-wise, though, I thought it was good. Just beware about taking any kids to it, because genuinely, I don't think it's a good kids
Yeah,
movie.
if your kid's easily scared, I probably would say don't take them to that movie.
I would say older kids.
Take older kids. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're done with date night and headed home. That is our little review of the movie, though.
Right.
Today is Friday night. Yesterday, just I didn't vlog at all. Most of the day I didn't vlog. Obviously, it's night now. However, we ran out to go to the store and get some stuff, mainly because we're filming tomorrow and we need to get pumpkins for filming. However, something absolutely, so he first off saw, don't you need to turn that way? Oh, you're going straight. Saw a big wreck this morning.
On
and
my way to work, it delayed me 40 minutes to work. I was late by almost an hour.
Yeah, and then just now, literally at like the entrance to our street area, where you come out of the RV park where we're staying, we saw flames, like just flames.
And smoke billowing.
And smoke. And you could see the fire before you could see like the fire trucks and all that stuff. And there is an absolutely insane wreck. I actually wrestled back and forth with myself on whether I should film the actual wreck or not, but I just thought, nah. I don't know, I just didn't feel like that was a very
looked pretty bad.
appropriate thing to do.
It looks pretty bad. guys.
But I'm not sure of another way how to explain how absolutely terrible this wreck looks without filming it, but I just don't feel appropriate like filming that. Plus it really kind of makes me like feel a bit panicky. It was that bad looking. So first off, on our side of the road going this way, there was one car with the whole back end, not just like a dent in the bumper, like the whole back end smashed into the car.
Well, it was like an SUV,
Mhm.
first off.
And
Second
then-
off, it got hit by a car, not an SUV, like a car.
Well,
like a sedan.
wait. And then on the other side of the road, there were two cars that were wrecked. And we're assuming that the car that hit the SUV is the one that had, like, see, here come more fire trucks.
truck.
That'll be the second fire truck down at that accident.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the road, kind of up on the median, there was another car with the entire front bit just crushed in, and then another car that looked like it had T-boned that car. And then on that side of the road, on the going this way half of the road, there was two other cars. One was a truck and a car that had run down into the ditch, and those were the two cars that were on fire. I mean, it was a lot of cars all in one area that were just like demolished.
It was like 4 or 5 cars that we could see, that we knew just driving by, that had been involved in the accident.
Several cops, a couple ambulances, 1 fire truck, 2 now, because we just saw a second one fly down heading in that direction, and I can't think of where else they would be going at this moment, knowing where that wreck is. And yeah, there were people being drug out of cars, which is really messing with me.
Okay.
And yeah, it just looks really scary. And gosh, I'm sorry, my throat. This is gonna be such a crappy vlog. I can't. I'm like about to panic.
It's not gonna be a crappy vlog.
I'm about to panic. I can't do this.
Okay.
And like my head is hurting.
You can stop if you need to.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay.
I feel panicky. And my throat, like I can't swallow.
I know, it's okay.
There's a helicopter flying overhead with a like searchlight on now. I don't know if that has anything to do with the wreck. Probably not, but yeah. And the wreck is like right down that road where all the traffic is, and we're following some cars down some back road to hopefully
Trying to go around.
get ourselves around it, because first off, we're trying to get places and it's just gonna take a lot of time. Second off, I don't want to drive back by that again. Like, I really don't want to see all that. Like, pray for the ones who were in the wreck, yes, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but it was really bad, you guys. Like, it was really bad. It seriously is making me feel like panicky, and I did not like seeing people laying all over the road and being drug out of cars and on gurneys. It was freaking me out. Yeah, so we're hopefully getting around it now.
Yeah,
Well,
past
we're officially past the wreck, following all the
There's another fire
line.
truck heading it that way.
Oh my gosh,
this
that's the 3rd fire truck. So I feel okay showing that. Like, wait, I can't even. Oh, there. So down there where all those lights are and stuff, that's right where the wreck is, and that's also coincidentally right at the entrance to where we're staying. So, I mean,
Yeah, there
literally,
were
it
cars
was
blocking our way of getting out because they had stopped to. I don't know if they were witnesses or if they were just watching there, but
maybe both.
true.
But yeah, so that was, yeah, an exciting bit of the night. Exciting in a bad way, but still definition of exciting. Gosh, I seriously, like, I'm sweating, Boo Bear.
It's okay.
Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I was saying.
So we're going to get pizza, and then we're
Right.
going to go shopping.
Okay, so we're gonna go get dinner, and then we have to go shopping. Part of what we're getting is groceries, because we haven't been able to do like a full-on grocery trip. So we've just been buying groceries as we need, which isn't the best way to do things, but it's the only way we've been able to do it for the time being. And our main objective is to get a couple pumpkins, because we're filming tomorrow and it involves pumpkins. And yeah, then that's it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. But that's our Friday for you.
Accidents and there's another. Is that an ambulance or a fire truck? Ambulance.
Ambulance. That's the 3rd ambulance I've seen. I saw 2 already at the scene, and that's the 3rd I've seen. Like, if that gives you any indication of how bad it is, I saw too many cops to count, first off. 3 fire trucks, and 3 ambulances now.
Right, and at least 5 cars involved.
And at least 5 cars involved. So, I mean, yeah.
Well, at least one of which was on fire.
2 were on fire.
Oh, yeah. So two were on fire.
2 were full on fire. I mean, very, like, they got the fire out as we were driving up to it, because you could, like I said, it was pretty big. You could see the flames before you could see even like the lights of the fire trucks and stuff coming down our road. And then by the time we got to the end, you could see the fire getting smaller, and they put it out. And then when you looked over across, it looked like the whole front, like the cab of the truck had like melted in. It was like, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so, like I said, I was debating on filming it just to show you guys exactly how bad it was, but it didn't feel very appropriate, so you're just gonna have to do with a verbal explanation, because I cannot convey to you how absolutely horrific the accident looked, and probably was. Really bad, you guys, like really. At least 5 cars involved. That's pretty bad. Okay, so I was literally just saying to Kyle, I hope that's not the last clip that I vlogged tonight, because I would hate to end on such a sour note. Well, there is literally, we're trying to turn here, make like a U-turn. It is a U-turn that we're making, right?
It is a U-turn.
Yeah. And, there is literally another crash just like right there. Oh, maybe we should follow the Pizza Hut drivers.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But like, oh my gosh, this one is not nearly as bad. I'm still not gonna film it, but just looking back, it's just 2 cars, and it's like a van and another car, and the front of the other car, its front is a little like crushed in, and I think the door of the van was like dented in, but that thankfully is it for this one, and there's only like 1 cop here, and honestly this one looks like it's at the end of the cleanup, you know, like it doesn't look fresh, like there aren't people around or anything like that, you know.
Well, and to give you guys some context, it's not like we've been driving around for a while and then just we're like, oh, let's vlog this one. It's literally been like maybe 5 minutes, like
seriously,
maybe, like probably, like, you know,
less than,
like possibly even less than that. Come on, guys, let me know.
Come on, people, let us turn. But it's seriously just like literally right there behind us. Trying to turn right now, but no one's letting us in. And yeah, this is crazy. So he saw a wreck this morning that made him very late for work. We saw a wreck just now at the entrance to our thing, and now there's a wreck literally right here. Like, what is going on with drivers today? Like, seriously though.
I don't think this wreck's that new, boo.
Maybe it's not, is it?
Because
Yeah.
there's only a police car here. I think that
Okay, just
they're
kidding.
just now responding to it.
Maybe it's very new then, because
There are ambulances and
yeah,
stuff.
there are
pulling up.
ambulances now just pulling up, like just pulling up. So it must be very new. Oh, I hate seeing people laying on the ground like that. It just, like, I feel so panicky and helpless and freaked out, and I don't do well with, like,
It's okay. It's okay. They've got the right people coming to get him,
I know.
to help him out, okay?
I know, it's just,
I know, they're in the best situation that they can be in for what just happened. So, they got people coming to help them. They're going to be okay.
oh gosh. It is the day of wrecks, and it's not really how I like things going. But, yeah, we're picking up dinner now, and then hopefully we'll go to the store and get home without further incident, and hopefully I'll get another clip in that's a little more upbeat before this day's portion of the vlog ends. Yeah, okay. So it is fresh enough that I thought it was at the end. Because you know when it's at the end and all the emergency responders leave and there's normally only 1 cop there? That's what I was thinking was happening, but apparently it's fresh enough that they only had 1 cop arrive and the rest of them are now just getting to the scene. This is insane. Oh gosh. This is insane, you guys. I want to end this Friday on a happier note than these ones.
For real.
Well, we're back home. It's almost 11 o'clock. We didn't actually make it to the store because on our way to the store, there was another wreck in addition to the one that hadn't, the 5-car wreck.
The one we initially told you guys about.
Yeah, the first wreck we told you about. In addition to that not having been completely cleaned up and taken care of yet, there was another wreck that caused a major backup. And we were waiting in traffic for almost 2 hours. And during that time, the store actually closed. So we couldn't go if we wanted to once we even got through the traffic. And so we're like, well, best just go home if we ever make it through this. And it's almost 11 and we're finally home.
We literally just got home.
We literally just got home.
And let me see if I can give you a time frame for this here. Let's see. My dad called me at 9:15.
And
we had already been in traffic for about 20 minutes when he called.
Yeah.
And now it's 10:50.
So.
And so, yeah, we were in traffic for, we'll say from 9 to 10:50, from 9 to 10:45-ish. So
well,
seriously,
we had already been in traffic before 9, before your dad called.
Yeah.
We had listened to part of that video for at least like 20-25 minutes before he called.
Yeah. So
and he called at 9:15.
Yeah. So we were in traffic for in the neighborhood of 2 hours.
Yeah. It was ludicrous.
The
and like I
store-
said, the store closed at what, 10?
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
it was like 8:30ish when we started heading toward the store.
Goodness.
So we're like, oh, we're good. Like, it closes in an hour and a half. We'll have plenty of time. We'll make it, whatever.
And we knew exactly what we were getting. So we were literally just going to go in, grab the stuff we needed, and get out. But literally we were waiting in traffic for so long because of all the wrecks that just happened tonight. We weren't even out of traffic by the time the store closed. And we were like, well, there's no point in going now because 1, it's already closed. 2, we are literally still in traffic. So.
Yeah, we could have turned around and gone to Walmart, which was the next closest store, but it was in the opposite direction.
And there was no
which
place to
means
turn around.
We would have had to figure out, first off, yeah, there's no place to turn around because traffic was at a standstill. And second, even if we had to turned around and gone back, then we would have to get right back into traffic, but at the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we would have been in traffic from square one again.
Yeah.
All the progress we made getting through it would have just disappeared.
So technically we could even go now, but like I said, the first wreck we mentioned isn't even completely cleaned up yet. We know because we just passed it on our turn in because it's right at the entrance to our road, to our turn. And second, there's a fresh wreck that everybody's waiting in traffic for just before that one. So literally, if we went out and went to Walmart right now, it would still be the same situation. And I don't feel like being in traffic until 1 o'clock in the morning. So he has been amazing. What?
4 accidents today, guys. For me. 3 for you.
Yeah, I was like, what? For a second, but yeah.
I had 1 this morning on my way to work.
3 just tonight. 3 in one night is
Yeah.
already a lot, let alone
3
4
tonight,
in one day.
And then I had the 1 this morning on my way to work.
I don't know what's going on with drivers in
Well, and the thing is, it's
this
not even
area,
it's not even in a large area. It's just on 2 streets. Like
that all of these have happened on.
Yeah.
But
2 of them have been on this road that we're on, and then there's
pretty close
another
together,
road.
actually. You can
Yeah.
see one accident from the other.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the other 2, the one from this morning and then the other one near Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the same road, and they
Yeah.
were actually pretty close to each other as well.
But, so he has volunteered to get up early tomorrow and run to the store before work and get some things that we need so that by the time he gets off of work, we will be ready to go.
Yeah, because the pregnant wife needs to eat. And heaven knows I'm not about to make the pregnant wife not eat because I want to get some extra sleep. So.
Yeah, so that's the summary of how Friday went. Oh. Good night till tomorrow. So it is the end of the night, this Saturday night, and we did a lot of stuff today and filmed a video. We're just finishing up, cleaning up that stuff right now.
We didn't see any accidents today.
We didn't see any accidents today. Halloween decorations are starting to go up in here, and I'm so excited. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this weekly vlog. Think of anything else, Sam? I can't.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of this weekly vlog. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye!